30 years, I've been living a lie.
Yes.
When people call me and they say, with whom am I speaking? I say, oh, this is Marie Mongan. And they say, oh, you're the one who created hypnobirthing. And I used to say yes because I felt pretty good about it. I liked masquerading as a creator, and they were feeding my ego. And I really, really liked it. And then when I started to really do birthing and to begin searching how to bring about an awareness of instinctive birthing, I wanted to find out where in history did women get the idea that they could birth. And do you know where it led me? The beginning of time. Because in ancient times, women birthed instinctively. They didn't have medicine men managing their births. They had terrific respect from the people in the villages because women were considered magical because they could birth. And then it occurred to me, that's the trouble. Women don't feel magical. They need to feel magical, and they need to know why they are so magical. And so then we need to start talking about the fact that everything that they need is right within their bodies. No one questions, how did you learn to breathe? Who taught you when you were born how to breathe? Anybody? No. You took your first breath. When you moved your bowels, who taught you how to do that? It came. And maybe people didn't like it that you did it instinctively, but you did it, right? And when you grew up, who taught you how to have your first period? They may have told you how to get ready for it, but did they teach you how to have it? No. It just came. Why did it come? Because it was preparing your body to birth a baby, but you didn't have anything to do with it, and neither did anybody else. And then you became an adult. Then what happened? You saw this marvelous man across the room, and all of a sudden you felt a wave swing through your body. Who taught you how to feel that way? Nobody. And then you met him, you fell in love with him. Who taught you how to express that love? You knew, nobody. And all of a sudden you become pregnant. And oh my gosh, you don't know how to use your body. Nobody ever taught you how to use your body to have a baby. Well, why should they? They never taught you how to use your body for anything else. Right? So why do we have to turn to other people and say, let me put my body into your care and you tell me how I'm going to have this baby? You never question the hormones that helped you do your first period. You never questioned any of these things. When you eat, do you question? I'm going to put this into my mouth and I wonder what's going to happen now so that my body will absorb it. It's not a bad thing to know how to do it, but did anybody teach you how to digest your food? Your mother may have said to you, chew your food slowly because you'll get sick if you don't. But nobody taught your body how to digest it. And then when the body took all the nutrients out and left the waste, who taught you how to expel that waste? Nobody. Everything in our lives, when you go out and go to cross a street and you hear a truck coming at you, and you instinctively put your hand up, the truck goes by, something's flying off, and you instinctively put your hand up. Did anyone tell you that when you hear a noise and then you see something flying at you, you put your hand up? And I got a little ahead of myself because if you're going to step off the street curb and you hear the truck coming, Nobody says, oh, when you hear a truck coming and it sounds as though it's going to hit you, jump back onto the curb. So it does, nobody taught you that. But instinct made your body, just the thing that we teach people in hypnobirthing. There's the emergency room, there's the healing room. The emergency room is that marvelous little trigger in your body that's instinct. And it says, jump out of the street or you're going to be hit. And that's what hypnobirthing is all about. So we don't teach women in hypnobirthing anything. There is nothing to teach them. We help them to become aware of how their beautiful body works. That's what we do. So you see, that's why I say I've been living a lie, but now I'm telling the truth. I don't teach women. I help them become aware of how magical that body is again. And that's where people have not been letting women feel magical. And so that's why they think they need drugs and they need all these other things. And all they need to do is relax and go inside and let their body do whatever it wants to do. And that's the whole story of hypnobirthing. Nobody needs to tell the baby to tuck his head down. We teach the baby puts his head down on his chin. Who teaches him that when he's in his mother's womb? Nobody. Who teaches him to curl his arms in around his body and to bring his legs up around his body, to make his body as small and narrow as can be? Nobody. Well, how come if he can do this and he knows how to give birth, why doesn't his mother know how to birth? Because nobody ever taught her. That's what it all boils down to, is instinct. And if somebody can figure out a better way of birthing than to use your God-given instinct, how dare they? I say, how dare they even think about it? How dare we presume to improve upon the miracle of birth? And what we do is we teach our women to understand it, to worship this power and be thankful for it, and bring their babies in peacefully, in comfort, and in joy. And that's what it's all about.